Hey guys, welcome to another yoga class. My name is Emily, and today I have for you a flowy, full body power yoga sequence. So you won't need any equipment for this. If you have blocks and like to practice with blocks, you can have them set at the top of the mat. Otherwise, you need nothing else, just yourself. So when you are ready, we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna hop down onto all fours, tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath of hips, and just find a few rounds of cat-cow. So on your inhale, drop the belly, look forward. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And do that again. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. One last time. Big breath in, drop the belly. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And then come back through center, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, and maybe walk the hands out a little bit on the mat, lengthen your stance. And then just check in with the body, see kind of what's going on. So maybe you pedal out the legs, bend one knee then the other. Just checking in with the back of the legs. Move the hips side to side. And start to connect with your breath. So breathing in and out through the nose, your Ujjayi breath. And take one more big breath in. Breath out. And then start to tippy toe your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. So really take your time. And then when you get to the top of the mat, just hang in your forward fold. So your feet can be about hip distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider if that feels better. And then let your belly drape down on your thighs. Your knees can be bent. Your head can hang heavy. And then move around a little bit, sway side to side, or give the head a little bit of a shake. But then find stillness. So come through center. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. And then inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, reach up, come through flat back, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we're gonna get warmed up with a few sun A's. So the first one we might move a little bit slower. And then after that, we might kind of pick up the pace a bit. So put a slight bend in your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up, extended mountain pose. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands could come to shins or thighs. They could dangle. They could even be on the ground, right? But we're rolling the shoulders up and back. We have a nice long spine. Think length all the way from the crown of your head out through your tailbone. All right, then take a big breath in. Breath out, forward fold. Then inhale, flat back. This time hands come down, step back to plank. Stay here for just a moment. So find strength in your plank, right? We're not letting the hips drift towards the ground. We're also not piking up towards our down dog. Our belly's hugging in. Our tailbone lengthens towards the heels. And then press the hands down into the ground. All right, so shift forward on your toes. Bring your shoulders over your fingertips. Take a big breath in. And then breath out. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the top of the feet. Knees are off the mat. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big breath in. And then breath out. Send the hips up and back. Down dog. Connect with your foundation. Not just your feet, but also your hands. Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Take one more. And then bend your knees, look in between your hands. Step your feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then root down to rise all the way back up. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just one big breath in. Sigh it out. Then bend your knees, look in between your hands. Step or hop the feet forward. Flat back. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose, reach up. Forward fold, bow down. Flat back, big breath in. And then plant the hands, step or hop the feet back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and let it go. Then bend your knees, look in between your hands, step or hop the feet forward. Flat back. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. One last time. Exhale, forward fold, bow right back down. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, let it go, and then just stay for a moment. Okay, so if you take my classes, you know what the deal is. We're going to build a sequence over a few rounds. So we'll start with just a few poses, and then every round after that, we will add a few poses on until we have a full sequence. Okay, so take one more big breath in. Give it back. And then reach your right leg back behind you. Three-legged dog. So the pinky toe of that right foot is still pointing down. Our hips are square. And then pressing your hands down and away from you. All right, take a big breath in. And then on your breath out, bring your right knee to your right elbow. So crunch it in. We're kind of moving through our plank pose. Keep pressing the hands away from you. Inhale, extend it back, three-legged dog. And then exhale, cross the body, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend that right foot back, three-legged dog. Then exhale, knee to nose, really round through your upper back. And then step your right foot in between your hands, right? If it gets stuck halfway, that's okay. Grab it with that right hand, bring it forward. Then bring your left knee down. Inhale, rise up for our low lunge. Okay. The first time that we see a pose, we might hold it for a few breaths, okay? And then after that, we'll flow a little bit quicker each time we see it. So, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart. Right knees over the right ankle. Take a big breath in. And then on your breath out, hands come down, shift the hips back, half splits. Right leg goes towards straight. All right, you can always have a slight bend in the right knee. Left hip is more or less over the left knee. And then lengthen through your spine. Reach the crown of the head forward. Take a big breath in. Breath out, maybe fold down. All right, then from here, we're going to shift back forward into that right knee. As we shift forward, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and come up to our high lunge, our crescent lunge. So the right knee still over the right ankle, but the left knee is up and the left heel is way up over the toes. Roll the shoulders back. Maybe begin to bring your gaze up. Right? Test your balance. Take a big breath in. On your breath out, sweep your arms down by your hips. Lean out over that right leg. Maybe take a few little steps with that left foot until you can lift up into airplane or warrior three, whatever you want to call this one. Right knee slightly bent perhaps. Left leg is strong, so it's not kind of like bent and just hanging out there, but we find some engagement. We reach out long through that left leg. Left hip is squared off towards the ground. And then cobra or up dog, the upper body, right? Roll the shoulders back, press the heart forward. Take a big breath in. And then on your breath out, bring the hands down, step that left foot back, step the right foot back, lower down halfway chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, we got to do all that on the other side. So sweep that left leg back behind you, three-legged dog. Remember, hips are square, left toe points down. Arms are strong. You're still pressing your chest back towards your thigh. Now, take a big breath in, and then breath out. Left knee to left elbow, crunch it in. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step the left foot forward. Bring the left knee down. Low lunge, inhale, rise up. And then just stay. Right, get that nice stretch in the hips. Find your drishti, your focus, your gaze, somewhere out in front of you. Then take a big breath in. Breath out, half splits, hands come down. Shift the hips back. Get that big stretch for that left hamstring. Right, left knee can be slightly bent. Stick your bum back behind you. Reach the crown of the head forward. Lengthen through the spine. Take a big breath in. Breath out, fold. Then we'll rise back up. Shift forward into that left foot. As you do so, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, crescent lunge. Right leg is really strong, so the right leg presses towards straight. Maybe it's got a slight bend, that's okay, but it presses towards straight. The right heel is up in the back. Really strong pose, but then think about lengthening the tailbone down, hugging the belly in slightly. Take one more big breath in. Then on your breath out, warrior three or airplane, sweep the arms down by your side. And then lift up onto that left leg. Right leg reaches back behind you. Strong left leg, hug your belly in. Roll the shoulders back. Stay nice and strong. Take one more big breath in, and then breath out. The right foot comes down, hands come down, left foot steps back. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Then take a big breath in and let it go. Okay, so we're gonna repeat all that. We're gonna add on. We're gonna move a little bit faster through the things that we already know. So inhale, three-legged dog, reach the right leg back. And then right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, one more time, extend it back. This time, step the right foot in between the hands. Low lunge, lower that left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Now, a little different. See if you don't need your hands on the ground for this transition. Shift the hips back. Begin to straighten through that right leg as you sweep the arms back by your side. Half splits. Same idea. Inhale as we come forward through that low lunge, but then straighten through that left leg. Crescent lunge. Same idea. Sweep the arms back. Lift up, warrior three. Stay for just a moment. And then draw that left knee in towards your chest. Come up to standing. Our standing leg raise. Roll the shoulders down your spine. Flex that left foot. And then cross the left foot over your right thigh. And bring your hands through heart center as you sink down into our standing figure four. Right, so it's like we're sitting in a chair. Left ankle crossed over the right thigh. Keep the shoulders rolling back. Keep the heart lifting up towards the thumbs. And then on your next inhale, back to that standing leg raise. Lift the left knee in towards your chest. Reach your arms up. And then move right back to that airplane. Left leg sweeps back as the arms sweep back by your side. All right, bend into that right knee. We're headed to our warrior two. So start to find the warrior two legs before we even touch down. Start to stack, left hip on top of right. Bend the right knee, flex that left foot, and then left foot touches down. Sweep the arms up to our warrior two. Right knee is still really generously bent here. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the tailbone down. Hug the belly in just a little bit. Then reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches up. Left hand comes down the left leg, or maybe it wraps around the back towards that right hip. Slow the breath. Then take a big breath in. Breath out. Windmill the hands down to the mat. Step that right foot back. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. And then take a big breath in. Let it go. We'll move right into that other side. Inhale, left leg reaches back behind you. And then left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, step, left foot in between the hands. Low lunge, bring the right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe you don't need your hands. Bring the hips back, straighten through the left leg, half splits, arms by your side. Then inhale, sweep it all up, crescent lunge. Right leg, right knee lifts off of the ground. And then once again, sweep the arms down by your side, warrior three. Lifting up. Then bring that right knee in towards your chest. Standing leg raise, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back. Flex the right foot. And then cross right ankle over the left thigh. Hands come through heart center, sink the hips down. Standing figure four. Find your gaze, right? Look at something that isn't moving to help with your balance, right? Moving slow and steady, and that includes where your eyes are going. All right, lift back up, standing leg raise, reach the arms up, bring the knee up, and then sweep it all back to that warrior three. And then that transition to warrior two. So you can step right back or start to bend into the left knee, open up through the right hip, flex the right foot, and then step the right foot back, warrior two. Bend generously into that left knee. Let the legs shake a little bit. Hug the belly in, lengthen the tailbone down, stay here. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up, right hand down the right leg, or behind the back to connect with that left hip. Then take one more big breath in. On your breath out, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step that left foot back. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. And then take a big breath in. Let it go. Here we go again. We are adding on. Sweep the right leg back behind you. Big breath in. And then breath out. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, step it forward. Low lunge. Rise up, reach the arms up. Take a big breath in. And then breath out. Hands sweep back. Hips go back. Half splits. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Lift the left knee. Exhale, airplane. Sweep it all back. Step up onto that right leg. Standing leg raise. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. And then that balancing figure four. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Sink the hips down. Then rise back up, standing leg raise. Back to that warrior three airplane. Sweep the left leg back. And then right away, stepping into that warrior two, sweep the arms open. Sink down nice and deep in the right knee. Then inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. So lots of options for our side angle. Right forearm could come to the right thigh. Right hand could come to the ground. Or maybe you find an in-between and you hover. Use your core. Maybe you press right elbow into the right thigh to keep that right knee open. Let the legs really start to shake perhaps. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep bending into the right knee. Just reach that right arm back up towards the ceiling. And then triangle pose. Start to straighten through the right leg. Windmill that right hand back down towards the right shin. Left arm reaches up. Again, that right hand can go kind of wherever it feels like. It could go on a block. It could go on the shin. Or if you've got the flexibility for it, maybe it can come all the way down to the ground, right? But it's not always about getting down to the ground. Sometimes it's about expansion, opening, creating space. Okay, last little bit here. Hug your belly in. Reach your right arm forward. Reach your left arm forward. Keep a slight bend in the right knee. And then roll the left shoulder open, maybe gaze up. Lots of core, lots of shaking. Take a big breath in, and then breath out. Hands come down. Sweep the right leg all the way back to that three-legged dog. And then shift forward to plank. See if you can keep the right foot hovering. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Then both feet come down. Lift up, up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, take a big breath in. Let it go. We got to do all of that on the other side, and then we know the flow, and we can just kind of flow through it one time together on each side. So left leg comes back behind you. Take a big breath in. Breath out, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Low lunge, knee comes down. Arms sweep up. And then sweep the arms back, the hips back, half splits. Inhale, unfurl into that crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane warrior three. Rise up, standing leg raise. Right knee draws in towards the chest. And then that balancing figure four. Rise back up. You know where we're going. Airplane, warrior three, sweep it back. Warrior two, right foot comes down, windmill the arms open. And then reverse your warrior, left arm up. Big breath in. And then breath out, side angle. Left forearm down, right arm reaches up. And then go where you want in this pose. That left hand can hover. It can come to the mat. Keep bending to the left knee. Our tendency is to want to straighten that left leg a little bit to make things a little easier, but we're not here for that long. On your next inhale, lift that left arm up, reverse your warrior. Then straighten into the left leg, triangle pose. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up. Then press your hips a little bit forward, scoop them underneath you. Left knee can stay slightly bent. Roll the right shoulder open. Now, maybe you have to lift up a little bit out of this, but engage the core quite a bit. Reach the left arm forward, reach the right arm forward. It's like you're holding a big beach ball. And then let the shaking begin perhaps. Take a big breath in and then breath out. Hands come down. Sweep that left leg all the way up and back for three-legged dog. And then shift forward to plank. Left foot will stay lifted perhaps. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Both feet can come down. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Okay, take a big breath in. Let it go. So we're going to flow through all of that one more time on each side. One breath per movement. All right, so then we'll cool down. All right, three-legged dog. Reach that right leg back behind you. Big breath in. And then right knee to right elbow. Extend it back. Right knee to left elbow. Extend it back. Then step the right foot forward. Low lunge. Left knee down. Inhale, rise up. Half splits, hips go back. Reach forward, come forward, crescent lunge, big breath in. And then sweep it all back, airplane, warrior three. standing leg raise. Draw that left knee in. Then cross it over, sink the hips down. Rise back up, standing leg raise. Warrior 3 airplane, sweep it back. Warrior 2, open up. Settle for a moment. And then reverse your warrior, right arm reaches. Side angle, left arm up, right arm down. Reverse your warrior again. This time straighten through that right leg, triangle. Stay here for just one big breath in, breath out. Windmill the hands down, sweep that right leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. And then move through your vinyasa, one-legged plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's get right into the other side. Sweep that left leg back, three-legged dog. Big breath in. And then breath out, knee to elbow. Extend it back. Cross the body, knee to right elbow. Extend it back. And then step it forward in between the hands. Low lunge, right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep it all back. Half splits, maybe no hands. Inhale, reach it forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane warrior 3. Whew. Keep your balance if you can. Lift it up. Right knee in towards the chest, standing leg raise. Cross the ankle over, sink the hips down. Standing leg raise once again. Warrior 3 airplane. Warrior 2, step that right foot back, sweep the arms open. Then reverse your warrior. Big breath in. Breath out, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, triangle. Take one big breath in. And then on your breath out, hands come down. Sweep that left leg all the way back, three-legged dog. One-legged plank. One-legged chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a big breath in. Breath out. And then bend your knees. Bring them down to the mat. Whew. And find a seat. So we're going to open up into our straddle. The legs are going to go nice and wide. And then sit up nice and tall. You can even kind of scoop your butt cheeks out of the way to help you sit on your sits bones, sit a little bit forward. So roll the shoulders back, sit up nice and tall. And then bring your hands to surround that left leg. So this is really fun. Okay, so you can press as much as you need into the hands. You can even lean forward a little bit over that left leg. Really turn your torso. Now, point through the left toes and see if you can lift the left leg off of the mat. Just a little bit, and then lower it back down. Whew, give it a shake. Maybe right away your quad or your hip is talking to you. Move to that other side. So the right leg, we'll turn our torso towards that right thigh. Bring your hands down to frame that right leg. Point through the right toes, and then see if we can lift the right leg. And then lower it down. Give it a little bit of a shake. Okay. Then bring your hands in front. You can lean forward a little bit, but you're going to end up probably leaning back. That's okay. So we're going to press into the hands, roll the shoulders back, point through both of the toes, press through. So you're going to kind of round through the spine here. You're going to press, press, press. See if you can lift both legs off. All right? 3, 2, 1, lift. Lower. Shake, shake, shake. Let's do it one more time of each of those. Frame the left leg. Point through the toes. Lift that left leg up. Lower it down. Frame the right leg. Point through the right toes. Lift the right leg. Lower it down. Come through center. Press into the hands. Point through both of your toes. Press through your back. And then lift the feet up. Lower it down. Give everything a bit of a massage or a shake. And then fold down over the legs. Flex through the feet, right? Keep a little bit of activity, some mindfulness, even as we just stretch it all out. And then we'll bring the right forearm or the right hand down to the ground, close to that right knee. Sweep that left arm up and over. Reach it towards the right toes. Right? You can always be more lifted than that, right? You can lift up as much as you need. Just keep the rib cage spiraling open. Take a big breath in. Then on your breath out, come back through center. Other side. So bring the left forearm down or the left hand down. Sweep the right arm up and then sweep it over so it reaches towards the left toes. Then rise back up through center. Slide your legs in together and lay down on your back. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Take the knees in circles. Give your low back a little massage. And then let your knees fall to the right, supine twist. Open up the arms. You can always kind of readjust the hips or whatever you gotta do to feel comfy here. And then come back through center. Same thing, other side. Shift the hips towards the right. Let your knees fall to the left. And take a big breath in. Sigh it out. And then slowly come back through center. Shavasana. Extend your legs out long. Arms by your side. And let your bones get really heavy. Let your muscles relax. And take one more big breath in. Let it go. So I encourage you to stay here as long as you can. Right? Get a nice full Shavasana in. But until next time, have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.